What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Mirror Driving. I am Brayson, and as always, we're here with the greatest co-host of all time, Evan. Evan, how's it going, man?
Going good, man. Just trying to stay nice and warm. All this cold weather and ice and snow outside. Other than that, man, I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
Pretty good, and I get you, man. No one likes that ice stuff. Evan, we have a NASCAR race this weekend. It's been a long time.
I know. I'm so excited for this finally to be in season. It's not like we've been waiting 2 months for this stuff.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. With how last season ended, I was not hyped for the season at all. But the last month or so, man, the excitement's ramping up, and now it's so close we can almost taste it. But unfortunately, Mother Nature might have other plans. Snow and ice coming Saturday, and lots of it. You think we get this race in this weekend?
It's gonna be tough, especially with considering all the fans and having to where the park and all that stuff. I believe that they'll do enough to get the track ready. It's just gonna be the outside that people have to deal with. I think that's what, like 6 to 10 inches of snow is coming in this
Yeah,
weekend.
quite a bit.
I was as the East Coast deals with the weather front, but I don't know. I think it's gonna be either canceled or moved to the middle of the week, which I don't see why they do it in the middle of the week, but especially for a non-exhibition race, or I guess an exhibition race. Um, I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to play the old waiting game like normal, like we did with the 2018 Martinsville Spring Race.
Or the 2020 Fall Texas race. They seem pretty hell bent on getting the race in, though. Like they said, we're gonna try Sunday. If we can't get it, we're gonna try Monday. If we can't get it, we'll try Tuesday, and if we can't get it, we'll try Wednesday, and then rinse and repeat.
Oh yeah, that race, yeah.
What did you see all the rumors about maybe they'll try to run on the Daytona short track on the backstretch?
I've only seen like accounts on Twitter or slash X, just like fan accounts tweeting about it, but no, I
Oh
haven't seen like
yeah,
any
no,
official
nothing
rumors.
reputable. I don't see that happening.
Yeah, nah,
I
nah,
know Bob
I don't think
implied
so either.
something about Daytona, but I feel like that's like a plan P.
Yeah, run the road course again.
Honestly, just put it back at Daytona in general.
Yeah, I mean, but then you got to deal with all red cars. I mean, either way, you're still gonna have to because it's Bowman Gray. But
Well, maybe we shouldn't have non-pole sitters in the Clash. Maybe make winning a pole mean something. I don't know. Um, I saw a list on Twitter this week that if they ran with pole sitters only, there'd only be 15 people in the Clash. Do that for like 40 laps. I don't know. That sounds good to me. But I guess we need Burt Myers in the Clash.
yeah, just take it back to the original format. Back like what 1985, whatever it was.
Seems like we're going
I,
back to almost original formats as well.
yeah, I know. Hell yeah,
But
those are new quotes.
speaking of the Clash, uh, they've scrapped everything for Saturday. Um, now we're gonna just do um, hot laps. That's gonna determine
Uh,
the lineup for the
Practice
heats.
and qualifying scheduled from 2 to 4 or 2 to 4 Eastern, and then last chance is at 6 Eastern, and then the race will be at 8 Eastern.
If I'm not mistaken, it's just practice. There is no qualifying.
According to JSki, no free shoutouts. It says practice and qualifying.
Well, yeah, but Bob clarified on Twitter that hot laps are gonna just set the heats. They're not gonna have like a specific qualifying session, which I think is how they normally do it for the Clash, anyways.
Yeah,
They have like 8 cars on track and they go for like 5 minutes. Um,
yeah,
Man, I'm gonna be honest. I think it was stupid we had the Clash split up amongst 2 days, anyways.
yeah.
Heats, LCQ, Clash, like a normal short track event. That made the most sense to me. But I guess Fox needs the clicks 2 days in a row. Um,
Yep.
yeah. So, what are you expecting with the Clash? Who?
Um, Hopefully they put their plows on and get some snow chains, and they should be good to go. If it does happen, it's gonna be chaotic, like it always is, at this bull ring type racing. Um, like we've seen since what 22, whenever they ran to LA for the first time.
Yeah.
A lot of banging, a lot of people trying to get into that last or out of the last chance qualifier and into the field just before that in their heats. Well, obviously we're not gonna have that. Um,
Bro, do you remember the first LA Clash, the Ty Dillon show?
he wrecked like, what 15 cars?
Yeah. And surprisingly, like
Was
only two of them were himself.
Yeah, no, wasn't that? The one where Larson put Haley in the wall, inside wall.
Yeah, yep. Because
Yeah,
that's back when there was a car shortage. So
yeah,
there was like, dude, Collie keeps wrecking. Are they gonna have cars for Fontana? Yeah,
yeah. Those were the days.
yeah. Um, outside of that though, expectations for the race? Like, give the viewer what should the viewers expect to see?
Chaos. um, People trying to fit their nose wherever. Of course, going in was it turn one where they have that wall poking out. I think we saw what William Byron get fenced by Todd Gilliland last year and spun out. So people are going to try to use that to their advantage as much as they can. Um, you know, especially now with this current style of racing where you have to get every position, every lap. Just do whatever you can. Uh, it's it's going to be a spin fest like normal.
Yeah, for sure. Um, what are your thoughts with Corey LaJoy filling in for Brad?
Something about NASCAR drivers and going skiing. I don't know. It's apparently it's bad luck. Um, Obviously, we hope the best for Brad, and he makes a full recovery. He's back by Daytona. But I think Corey's finally getting his feet wet in good equipment. Um, Obviously, 23 Gateway, he did. I think I could have got the 9 card finished better than he did. Um,
Can we talk about this
but I
real
think,
quick?
yep,
I know Zip isn't here, so I got to do the defending. Dude, the amount of Corey slander, I get it. Twitter doesn't like Corey, so we just don't like Corey anymore. But I really hate that people hold 2023 Gateway against him for the reason why he doesn't deserve opportunities. Like that's, dude, a guy gets one opportunity in good equipment, and I get it. You got to make the most of every opportunity because you don't know if you're gonna get another one. But it was at Hendrick's worst track, and he matched Chase Elliott's finish from the year before. But like everyone looks at, like, I understand Hocevar outperformed him. He did. He did. I think Hocevar had a lot less stress. I think Hocevar is just one of the better raw talent drivers in the Cup Series, like without a doubt. Remember he was doing that 42 car after Gregson got booted?
yep.
Like, man, like I think genuinely speaking, this is probably Corey's best opportunity. Like, I think an RFK car at Bowman Gray, where he's won before in ARCA, well, I guess Canyon East, and an RFK car at Daytona, I think that is way more competitive than a Hendrick car at Gateway. Like, so the criticisms are valid for sure, but man, I wish people gave Corey a little bit longer of a leash.
Yeah, he's definitely in his wheelhouse at the Madhouse. So,
Oh, that was good.
he, yeah, thank you. I'll sit on that one for a minute. I was waiting for you to stop. um, yeah, obviously, like uh, he's got the experience. Obviously they raced there this last year, I believe.
Yep.
So he's got more experience there than probably some of the other drivers. So he knows like the great breaking stops, but obviously not like you know Cup car, especially with this next gen car. But he knows where all the bumps are. He knows where pretty much what line to run. So he's definitely got a leg up on the field. But it's just they all looks good on paper. That's why they race the cars and don't look at sheets of paper.
Yeah. Oh, I also want to quickly say I should have mentioned this at the start. To those watching the episode of Mirror Driving on YouTube, you're watching just raw footage from the Bros Crown Jewel Championship Series race we did at the Rolex. The full video with commentary from yours truly, myself and Evan, is also on the channel.
Yay.
And if you're listening to this on Apple or Spotify, wherever you get podcasts, we do have a video version on YouTube, as well as other original content. Um, but yeah, so for the Clash, sorry. As a Blaney fan, do you what are your expectations for Blaney? Because I didn't quite realize this, and this might just be totally incorrect. But did I see that he's basically started last every time they've been at like a bullring style clash and drove up into the top three?
I mean that sounds right. He's one of those where he always keeps his nose clean, and it's very consistently it works his way like just weeds him out. Like he'll take advantage of any opportunity safely. He's always been that way. Like he's very rarely put himself in a bad position unless you're at Indianapolis in 2015 in the Xfinity car. Um,
What a pull! What the hell?
that one still stings. But yeah, yeah, that's right. I'm sure he'll probably end up doing different this year and start in top 10 and then get dumped lap 10. So
Yeah, I just wanted
it
to
is
see
what it
if
is.
you knew anything about that. I saw that he like the last three clashes. It was like started last, finished like third. Started last, finished like top five.
Yep.
Started last, finished like second. It's like, damn, maybe he should qualify like one position better, and he might win the damn thing.
Yeah, I believe one year he used the provisional.
He did, yeah, because they went to like the highest finishing driver from the year before, and it was like between him or
Yeah.
Truex. Um, so yeah, I mean, do you have anything else to say about the Clash? There's just not a lot to talk about because I mean, it's just the
I mean,
Clash.
it's just yeah. I mean, there's really been no news. I mean, what's your thoughts on Denny? Do you think he'll be able to have a manageable race?
Denny is surprisingly really good at these style tracks. Wait, I say surprisingly. I don't think it's surprising if Denny's good at any track because he has 60 wins. But
Yeah.
like he led like almost every lap of the first half last year. Then Chase got by him, and then I think Denny might have swapped
Yeah. I
leads
mean,
with him a couple times. But and then obviously he won the Clash in
yeah, in
24 in
24.
LA.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean,
he
there's a reason he makes $14 million a year.
yeah.
So
So like I mean I think Denny talent wise I'm not concerned. I don't think I mean I know age is catching up there, but I don't think he's that washed compared to where he was in the most recent Cup race where he should have won the championship. But man, did you
yep.
see that video Bob put out of talking to Denny at
Which
the
one?
media center
Yeah.
or the media day? Bro, that
Yeah.
video was so heartbreaking. Like being a Denny
Yeah.
fan,
You can
my
see the
dude, I saw the
you can see the
demons
pain
in
in his
his
eyes.
eyes.
Yeah.
So
Now he's come back with either he's going to be completely terrible this year or he's coming back winning 20 races.
I'm
There's no in
pretty
between.
sure I said exactly that in the group chat a couple weeks ago, and you downvoted it. Like you thumbs down it. I said he's winning 10 races,
Probably did.
or he's just gonna miss the chase. Like I
Yeah.
don't see an in between, but hopefully, hopefully he does good. I think getting to victory lane as soon as possible will be good for his spirits. Um,
Probably the
obviously,
Daytona 500. Knowing Denny.
well, dude, okay, this is a little off topic, but people kind of like that. I was watching a video the other day. I can't remember what it was like. Denny Hamlin's dominance the Daytona 500. No free shoutouts. And dude, since 2015, he's restarted on the final restart of the race on the front row like 5 times. Every time he restarts on the inside, he loses. Every time he restarts on the outside, he wins. Like it's remarkable how 100% or 100%. Like 2025 chose the inside, leading on the last lap. Cole Custer driving straight to hell takes Denny with him.
I think he was driving a late Lloyd trying to go fishing.
Dude, Denny
He just hung a left in the middle of the straightaway.
Denny started the year leading on the last lap of the Daytona 500, gets it taken from him, ends the year leading with essentially half a lap to go at Daytona, time wise, 2.5, 3 laps to go at Phoenix, ripped from him. Like,
Yep.
crazy how so much good got sandwiched by so much bad. But, yeah, no, back on topic, I hope
I guess
Denny
we'll
does
figure
well.
out which lane he needs to pick on the next episode of Mirror Driving.
Yeah, that is a good one. Um, but no, I mean, if you don't have anything else about the Clash, we can move on.
I'm at yeah. I'm done with the Clash.
All right. This is going to be a new segment we're going to be doing pretty much weekly. It's going to be called Mirror Check. I'm going to give Evan 1 to 3 drivers, and he's going to let me know if they're trending up, down, or if they're just fraudulent. And I think because of the episode that it is, and our good friend, old Zappy the Slayer, old Zip, the first driver we're going to do for Mirror Check is Corey LaJoy. So, Evan, is Corey trending up, down, or is he just fraudulent? And let us know why.
Oh man, this was tough because he always runs good whenever he does run, but I don't think he has the finishes to show for it. I mean, obviously, like we saw was the report, or I guess not report from his podcast. He said he was talking to RFK to run 5 to 6 races this year, super speedways, but the only now he has confirmed is Daytona. So I don't know. I feel like he's
And the Clash, but
in the Clash. Are we doing technicals here or not?
I mean, if he wins the Clash, that's going to do a lot for his career.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like he's got a good program now where he's at. So I'm gonna say he's trending up. Not a lot, slightly, but if he does come in and is able to run pretty good and be consistent, and not end up on his hood in Michigan again, um, yeah, I'll say he's trending up.
Hey man, Daytona is one of the few tracks he hasn't flipped at yet, so he can accomplish a lot in a few weeks. All right, but Zip
Yep.
said the check will be in the mail. Um, that's the only driver I got for you from your check. There's nothing's happened. Drivers can't be trending up or down yet. But that's just a
Yep.
little teaser for moving forward. Um, next segment again, it's just a teaser, but it's something we didn't talk about. It's checkers or wreckers. Basically, agree or disagree from episodes past. Either last week or the week before, it was announced Haley Deegan was going to run full time in the ARCA West Series and a few truck races. Now, Evan, checkers or wreckers, agree or disagree? Haley Deegan going to the ARCA West Series is the best career move she could have possibly made to resurrect her career.
Oh, checkers, 100%. She was moved up way too fast into the Xfinity series. I feel like she needed more time in the what series was she in whenever she won the dirt race? Was it the straight Arca? Was it Arca East, Arca
That was
West?
ARCA West.
Yeah. I feel like she needs way more time in Arca West. I feel like she could actually start to build momentum on her career and actually figure it out, be able to slowly put things together. Um, like I told you, I believe she could be either top 15 driver in the Xfinity Series one day. So she can't be rushed to it. So obviously I know with her, she's going to sell T-shirts and merchandise, and people are going to loathe over her. But you got to look at it from a performance standpoint as well, to where it's like that she's wrecking cars, not drawing results. So I mean, this is a great opportunity for her.
No, I fully agree. But I do have one rebuttal. You say that she was rushed. How can a driver be rushed that has 28 ARCA West starts, 16 ARCA East starts, 26 Big ARCA starts, 69 nice Truck Series starts, and then 18 Xfinity or O'Reilly Auto Parts starts? That's a lot of starts for someone who's getting rushed. That's also, mind you, most of that's in good equipment. Now, to devil's advocate, uh, it's if you watch the truck series enough, you'll kind of notice trends, all right? Thor Sport almost always has a truck that just runs bad. Tricon, or David Gillen Racing as it was called back then, which, don't get it twisted, DGR was never as good as Tricon, right? Which you could argue Corey Heim is good. Tricon itself isn't, because they have like one win outside of him. But even then, they almost always had one car that ran bad. And it was exclusively like her. When she went to Thor Sport, like Ben Rhodes was killing it. Ty Majeski was starting to get good. Matt Crafton was kind of washed, but he was still pretty competitive. And then it was her. So maybe she was the R&D equipment. I don't know. I don't believe that, but you could argue it. Um,
I don't think you put your hottest prospect in R&D equipment.
no, I
Not
don't
really
either.
yeah.
But her last full-time season in ARCA West, 2019, she was only 17 years old, by the way. So she's only gotten better since then, you would assume. 14 races, 11 top 10s, 8 top 5s, 2 wins, and 3 poles. Now, she only led 67 laps that season, and she finished third in points.
6, 7.
Okay. Finished third in points, average start 5th, average finish 6th. Um, I think she can legitimately win the championship. Now, I don't know what that does for her career. Um, but I don't think she needs to worry about getting to Cup. I think she needs to worry about being a race car driver. Because if she has
Yeah,
another bad year, I don't think she's gonna be a race car driver much longer.
yeah, for sure.
Um, but yeah, so once again, I only have one checkers or records for you because nothing has happened yet, and I don't want to force it. Um, this episode, like I said, it's kind of a teaser to talk about the Clash and then kind of preview segments we'll have for the future. The last
Yep.
one is Clash specific. Evan, I'm a gambling addict. You're not, but you are. Never mind. So let's make a parlay for the Clash. I'm gonna give you three drivers, and you say better or worse, and then we'll put that parlay together and see if we win any money on the Clash. Obviously, gamble responsibly. We're not sponsored by any gambling sites. This is just for fun. All right.
1-800-GAMBLER if you have a problem.
Yeah. Yeah. Check your state's legislation. So, all right. So three
Yep.
drivers. You're to say better or worse. I'm gonna keep track of it, and maybe we'll revisit this next week and see how we would have done. So the first one, I went to Racing Reference, by the way, to look at some finishing results to keep the lines pretty accurate. There are going to be three drivers we've talked about in this episode just to keep things consistent, which that wasn't really the plan originally, but it kind of happened. So the first one is Denny Hamlin at 5.5. Better or worse?
Better.
So you think he's getting a top five?
Oh, for sure.
All right.
Like you mentioned earlier, like he is unbelievable at this style of racing.
Okay, fair enough. Ryan Blaney, 3.5.
Mm,
Oh, this one got him.
I'm gonna go higher.
Oh, is that some reverse psychology?
Yes.
All right.
We're
Now,
trying it out for this episode only.
no, I like it.
If it works, we're doing it all year. It's a lock.
So, I believe there are 23 cars in the Clash.
I just had it pulled up. Yes.
All right. Corey LaJoy, 23.5. Basically, does he make the main event or not? Because I don't think he's
Yes.
ever made the Clash main event, but he's never been in RFK equipment.
Especially the 6 car too. I'm gonna say better.
All right. So, for those keeping track at home, the parlay is Denny Hamlin better than 5.5, Ryan Blaney worse than 3.5, Corey LaJoy better than 23.5. Um, the lines aren't going to be that similar. No way. But we're going to revisit this next week when we recap the Clash and preview Daytona. Well, I don't think we'll preview Daytona next week, but
No.
yeah. So, that's it. That's the Clash episode. Are we still recording after the Clash on Sunday, or how do you want to do that? Let's let the viewers know so they can hold us accountable.
We will record whenever the clash is held.
That is fair, yeah. The night of the Clash, yeah. So, can't promise you when the next episode will be, but it will be next week, hopefully, that the Clash gets in.
We're trying to do a full year this year, so
that is the goal.
We're trying.
Full season. No arguments about creative differences.
I don't think we've done one yet.
No, dude, we always get to bickering about how we want to do the show, and now we're just gonna let things ride.
Yeah, you speak French now? Oui.
Yeah. All right, guys, that was the Clash preview. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Evan, thank you for your time.
Thank you, sir.
And as always, whether it's next week or next year, we'll see you guys next time. Later.
Deuces.